at least the reason I get tattooed is I need to feel the pain. And it's not because I like the pain. I do not like the pain. But there's like an inner strength that I get for knowing that I can sit through it.
Yeah.
And then there's a knowing of when I need to stop because I'm feeling it, you know? And that's for me. I understand it's different for other people. And I think bigger tattoos are more, like, I think that kind of whole talk about don't numb stuff is a lot more applicable to like the bigger body suits, the stuff that I'm doing. Because that's more centered in like tradition and tribal work and like the reasons for the tattoos are not really what you're getting, you know? If you're just getting tattoos for the imagery, I like numb it if you want to. Like it's not a spiritual thing for you. It's not a meditational thing for you. It's not bigger than what it is for you, and that's like totally fine. But I definitely recognize that for me it is, you know. And like my tattoos, when I look at my body, especially when I'm getting tattooed and I'm looking at what I already have, I'm like, damn, like I did that, you know. Like there's something to that where I'm like, or like when I was telling you when I got my head tattooed. And how I was cracking up because I had a panic attack the night before and totally punked myself, yet I was sitting, getting tattooed on my head, which was fucking brutal, and I was sitting through it, gritting my teeth, not punking out, and like how like good that was for my brain to go, okay, like you are literally your only enemy. Nobody else can punk you but you know?
Right. Yeah, and I mean, that's very much why I decided to have you and Baba at home. You know, because I really, I don't know, there was something in my spirit that was just like, you need to walk through this.
Yeah, that's what it is. You need to walk through this, like, fully.
You need, you need to experience this fully.
Right.
You know, with no alterations of your, you know, your state of being.
Right.
You need to be fully present in this and absorb, you know, everything that it has to teach you and show you. And I'm so glad I did because those were the most, you know, most profound experiences that I've ever had and probably ever will have.
Right.
Because it took me to places that, you know, I didn't know that I could go.
Right.
And I had to dig down deeper in myself than I ever had before.
Right.
And tap into those, you know, inner resources that we don't even know we have.
Right.
Until we do.
Right. Right.
And then the power that comes out of that, you know, and that's, you forever have that reference to be able to look back and go, no, I did that.
Right.
And if I can do that, I can do absolutely anything.
Right.
And what you just said, the only thing that's holding me back is literally me.
Yep. I'm like, when I look at my tattoos, that's what I see. That's why I don't care so much now as what I get specifically anymore. Because it's all symbolism.
Experience.
Yes, and it's all the experiences I've had with people who did the tattoos, you know.
Right. Well, and that's what this is for me. I mean, I don't, obviously I don't care that much about the imagery because I
not
just
like super care about lotus flowers. You know,
I
like.
just let you do what you do.
Right.
But it was all about just having this experience with you.
Right.
And being able to have this in my heart for the rest of my life.
Right. One, it's something that you can now connect with me in a way that you definitely couldn't have it before.
Right.
You know.
Well, I had 2 tattoos before you, girl.
I always tell people a big tattoo is a different experience than a small one.
Yes, it is. I concur.
Like, you think you're tattooed, and then you get a big piece. And then, like, there's, like, levels to it. Like, Jamie always talks about how getting a back piece typically breaks people.
Yeah.
And it broke me.
Yeah.
It broke me. It breaks every male that he tattoos. It breaks you. Because it's a certain type of pain, a certain type of endurance. It's lengthy. You're not just done in one session. Like those kind of tattoos are next level, you know. And they literally they tear you down and build you up.